school, I, believe it or not, when I was in Horseman as a little kid, I wanted to quit school because I had a teacher that was absolutely this horrible, mean. She was actually abusive. And finally, my grandma sat down and really listened to me, and I told her what was going on. And she stepped in, and the welfare stepped in and took care of it. And then when I got this new teacher, I was ready to keep going. I was saying, and then when I went to Riverview, that's high, and the best teacher ever, she was taught us things, and she was this, I don't know, great. She really made me want to keep going and graduate high school, made me feel like I was somebody, like I needed to, because I feel like between my parents and my teacher in Riverview, I don't feel like I would be where I am today, because she gave me a bunch of confidence that because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't. When I was in high school, I would say my freshman year, they talked about what your dreams and wish bucket, and mine was always own my house, and people are like, oh, you can't because you have a disability, or because you don't have credit, and all these little things. And then my second year in high school, we went to this conference at Huntington University. They had Resource Connection. It's a company that helps people with low income, and they talked about how because you have a disability, you can have a normal life as anybody else does. And where there's a lot of people with abilities that have houses, and it has really changed, and believe it or not, it's changed over the years, because I remember the year before my dad was born, the parents didn't want to take care of people with a disability. They just put them in some kind of home, and they didn't have to go to school, and they didn't get. So I am very proud to be part of a disability class where I got to go to school, I got to graduate, and I got to go out, and because I know over the years that they wouldn't hire you because of if you had a disability, and now there are tons and tons of people out there that can do the job as well as somebody that didn't have a disability. Like my father said, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want. I have been at Johnny's and it's a little diner in Huntington, and it's a diner, and I've been there for most 11 years. I am a dishwasher, and I also kind of float around, and if they need me to do coffee rounds, I do coffee, and sometimes I'm on the grill helping them cook, or just all kinds of jobs, but my title is as a dishwasher. I bought a 3-bedroom house, and it's just me, and I have a dog, and that's very exciting because everywhere I live I couldn't have a dog because of rentals. But just the process of, yes, it was very scary, like, oh my, this is a big responsibility, but at the same time, it's like, there's somebody out there is willing to help me, knowing I don't have credit, and to help you by, you have to take a class so they know you're serious about, so you can get the loan. And so what they do is you take 15 classes, and when it's done, then, but anyway, I just aspire, because I always remember, oh, you can't, because you don't have credit, you don't, or you're not capable, and I'm like, yes, I am.